Oh, he starts moving around a little bit. You can kill some Terran shit, that's fine. I don't mind.
Cannot last much longer. The hybrid must be destroyed.
Bring it down now.
Good.
Mineral field depleted. We require.
I mean, I'm not really on a rush or on a timer here. I mean, I'm on a timer, but like not a timer, you know what I mean?
Mutation complete. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted.
You surprise me. But you still have no hope.
When this is over, I'm coming for you, Narud.
Detecting 2 hybrid signatures. They
Can
are
I,
in close proximity.
I would very much so like to get the drop pods behind that wall. That'd be awesome.
Depleted.
Minx, what is it that you're queen?
Mineral field.
Last part is gonna be really
Narud
tricky of
has
this mission, guys.
awakened 2 hybrid at once.
Yeah.
This is it, Kerrigan. Kill them and the lab is ours.
The hive class
Okay.
is under attack.
I think mass muta is a good idea.
We require more minerals.
Because the splash damage is insane.
Mineral field depleted.
Retribution will Minx will suffer.
I need to drop my drop pods.
We require
Clear out this section of the map.
I am the
Okay.
our forces are under mineral field.
I think your shotgun seasoned. I need some detection, guys.
We require more. Our forces are under attack.
yes. Speak. Retribution. Retribution. Speak. Yes. What is Minx? It is time.
Okay.
Your
We require.
Gotta be careful. I want to use wild mutation here.
Destroy the hybrid before their power kills you.
yes. What is it that you? It is time.
It's a lot of hybrids, guys. Woo, barely not enough. I mean, I'm playing this a little too quick. I don't really need to be that fast. But that was actually pretty close.
Destroy the hybrid before their power
Okay, so I've already activated their cooldown thing. What about splitter banes? I don't know how much armor these guys have. 4. I
Retribution.
think a bunch of splitter banes. Not a bad idea.
We require more.
I can engage in a little bit.
Minx will suffer.
I think that was pretty close, no? Maybe I'm wrong. I'd like to have some vile roaches as well. I don't know if the debuff affects them.
Minerals. We require more minerals. We require more minerals. We require more minerals.
Probably not, right? No. Okay, we're about to go.
No time.
If I was asked what was the easiest game of the year, I would say Tunic.
Same, dude.
I can't take much more of this. Kill them. Kill the hybrid.
Okay, let's go in there. Or was that a bad idea? Are there Archons? Are they considered Archons? They might be considered Archons. If that's the case, my supply count... Whoa, what the fuck? Damn, that was sick. I've never seen that before. What just happened? They became like a Super Saiyan hybrid. Oh wait, it resets the timer. It resets the timer. So I need to be there and then get out.
It is makes.
We require more.
I don't know what kind of unit comp I need to do against that guy.
Speak.
Yeah, it said he had 666 upgrades. That's the number of the beast, chat.
Require more minerals. We require more minerals.
Mass spine?
Your
Mass spine will unironically not be bad.
Speak. Makes. I can't take much more of this. Kill them. Kill the hybrid. It makes. What is it this time?
Okay, I'm gonna go out with whatever I can.
Speak.
No, structures don't take damage from storm. I actually wonder. I wonder if spines are a good idea. That's the co-op mind of CTG thinking.
We require more minerals.
They don't take damage from storm.
It is time. Retribution.
Oh, he's just non-stop storming. I don't think they will anyways. He might one-shot spines. Yeah, maybe.
We
Look at fucking Kerrigan's damage output after becoming the Queen of Blades. She's struggling against the starport.
Retribution is mine.
unacceptable command. We require more minerals.
This is a sick mission.
Makes. Will suffer. Speak.
We require more.
I guess high DPS is a good idea. This thing has 8,000 HP. He deals 5,000 damage, but 100 versus heroic. So Kerrigan will only get like 5 shot. Amazing.
It is time.
We require more minerals.
I did lose quite a few units though. Can I bait him?
No time. Not present.
Oh, okay. Did not expect that, I'll be honest with you. Can you guys like go bathe in the storm for a little bit? CTG. Remember,
Mineral field depleted.
what can I do to get close to him?
Under attack.
Banelings? They go into little splitter banes. I don't have brute horse.
We require more minerals.
Banelings
We require more
insult his mother? That's not a bad idea.
Retribution will be mine.
Banelings will definitely hit, but for 8,000 hit points.
We require more minerals.
I don't know, guys.
We
Those banelings aren't cheap.
more minerals. We require more minerals. We require.
I'm gonna make mass baneling for the next 4 minutes and then we'll see how it goes.
We require more minerals. We require more minerals. We require more. We require more minerals. We require more minerals.
Rolling banelings into Archons is always the best strat.
We require
I don't know if the armor reduction keeps stacking.
more minerals.
At some point I could do a stupid amount.
More minerals. We require more minerals. We require.
Yeah, my bases are running out. So I only have one base, really. I actually don't think I overdroned for once. I always overdrone in this campaign, but I don't even think I make that many banelings, to be honest.
We require more minerals.
What is it?
Maybe I was supposed to keep the Brutalisk alive. Maybe they're considered heroic? I mean, they'd probably still die in a heartbeat, though. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
We require more minerals.
No, the Brutas are dead. It's got 8,000 health. I don't think banelings are gonna cut it. These guys deal 20 damage.
We require.
I don't know if the splitter banes and I don't know how it all adds up, but it's not enough. Keep in mind, a lot of them also die before we even get there.
Speak. It is.
The splitters won't. I'm gonna need like 400 banelings. Yeah. That seems unreasonable. Now I can do drop pods. And we're gonna need drop pods, because otherwise I don't see how this is possible. So the bonus objectives were technically bonus objectives, but
Depleted. We
you just realize there's a timer? Oh yeah.
minerals. We require more minerals.
I also don't know if this fight has multiple phases. Maybe he does something after his
The swarm.
shield disappears, you know?
We require more minerals.
Okay.
Mix. What is it this time? Retribution will be mine. Mix. Your queen. Yes. This world is
Doable.
this time.
Doable. Doable. Yeah. I think that actually wasn't too terrible. Unless I got very lucky on this first attack wave.
We require
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna burst.
Retribution. What is it this time?
Then we're gonna give it a sec. And now we're doing the wave.
What is it this time?
Wait, this mission took Winter's 3 streams? Okay.
We have succeeded, my queen.
Okay.
There are no more hybrid signatures on this level.
Have the swarm flood into the lower levels.
I think they probably updated this mission as well. Yeah, no, I think they did.
Nerud is up to something, and I intend to find out what.
He didn't have Kerrigan's ult? Wait, why did he not have Kerrigan's ult? Wait, how did he not have ultimate? He didn't do bonus objectives in the previous missions? Oh. Well, that's a big mistake. You can't get those again. How many do you unlock, though, in the previous planet? You don't get that many bonus objectives, do you? I think you get like 2? Yeah.
I touched Narud's mind in there.
Whew.
I sensed his devotion to this Amon. Narud's been trying
That was actually
to
sick,
resurrect
guys.
his master for millennia.
It makes sense. The endless conflict between Protoss and Zerg, the hybrid, all part of a plan to bring Amon back.
Unless we stop him.
All right. Feeling pretty good about myself, guys. I think now that I'm still on a high, I'm gonna do the evolution mission next. I'm feeling pretty nice. I don't want to get myself down, okay, after succeeding for the very first time in nightmare difficulty, okay? It's those crackers with cheese that I had, dude. That French cheese. It smells horrible, but it tasted really good, and apparently it gave me superpowers. Guys, yesterday I completed 2 missions that apparently were really hard. And we kind of cruised through it. Now, it gave me, I don't know, this feeling of being in control, of you know, being half decent at the game. So I'm ready for today to, yeah, I'm just gonna get destroyed today. I think that's what we're gonna do. I've heard that apparently other streamers got stuck for multiple streams on one mission, and I did it on the first try. I don't know what to say, guys. I feel like, I don't know, I was doing a decent job yesterday. Yeah, I don't know if there's gonna be a mission harder than the Crucible. I mean, the final mission will probably not be easy. And honestly, we're not too far off. But I'm gonna talk to everyone on the ship.
The hybrid, their essence is strong, but I cannot collect it.
Narud created them. Do you think
Next up is the Kamehameha mission.
if you follow him?
That one serves a master who will devour all essence.
Speaking of anime.
You're talking about Amon. I think he's dead. And I'm going to make sure.
Nope, I'm bored. I'm gonna stop talking to everybody. We're gonna do an evolution mission.
Mutalisk strain ready for augmentation. Located feral broodlords. Must reacquire.
I have always picked Broodlord.
Into Mutalisk strain.
I have always picked Broodlord in this campaign. Just because I don't like microing Vipers. I feel like Vipers probably have a lot more utility though. Can you have both? No, so this is a Mutalisk evolution. So I can train my Mutalisk to become a Broodlord or a Viper. Let me just open up the patch notes real quick. Because maybe there are some changes made to this one as well. Oh, I haven't thought about this. I should have checked this out yesterday, so I could have thought about it for a little bit longer. But okay, here's the changes implemented. Mutalisk, blah, blah, blah. Broodlord. Range increased to 10 to match ladder levels. Leash ranged unchanged. Okay, so they actually have like a ton of range. They have like 13 range. Abduct 75 energy, given cooldown, no longer stuns. Disabling cloud replaced with ladder blinding cloud, 100 energy cost. Has parasitic bomb. Lasts 3/4 as long as parasitic bomb on the ladder, but same DPS. Consume changes to only target structures, deals up to... Okay, so it's basically a ladder Viper. Slightly more range will make the Broodlord less punishing without the extra range micro trick. Viper is imba, nerf everything about it. Parabomb, it's still really good. What do you mean? Parabomb is here to help kill the increased enemy air. I don't know, guys. That is a difficult one. Did I move back from YouTube? Is that why I couldn't find you for a while? I have been uploading videos pretty much every day, Pup Ninja. I have a couple YouTube channels that I post on. The main one is Lowko TV, but I also have more Lowko. I post a lot on YouTube, man. Maybe a little too much.
Dominion defense platform. Sigma Centauri. Feral broodlords nearby. Missile turrets designed to kill mutalisks.
I don't even know if subscribing does that much. Like, if I look at where my views come from on the channel, the majority of views come from, like, recommended, or, for example, like, the homepage.
Broodlords, recover essence.
Oh, yeah, I did stream on YouTube a couple times, but I decided to go back to Twitch. Just because it's a little bit more comfortable. Let me just turn on my health bars. Oh no. Are you guys discussing anime? Oh no. Mods!
Assimilate their essence.
They're doing it again! Shit, now the mods are joining in too! You like bleach more? I use bleach for cleaning my toilet.
Lord, await your command.
That's what I use bleach for personally. I don't actually watch anime, no. I've watched anime back in the day when I watched Pokemon. And I watched like Dragon Ball Z. But then I turned 13 years old, so I decided, you know what? Nah. No, it's a joke too. It's also a joke. Oh, okay, I need to use them both. I see. I haven't watched a lot of anime. I did watch Death Note, like last year. And that actually was really fun. So maybe, yeah, maybe I should watch some again at some point. Lowko mod me, I will cleanse the chat of impurity. I have a load of recommendations, man. Mugetsu made a list of like a dozen anime I should watch. See, I said anime, guys. When I first talked about this on stream, I said animes. But I've since learned that the plural for anime is anime, kind of like sheep. You know, the plural for sheep is sheep. I'm basically a professional. I would definitely not watch one of those like Bleach or you know, well, any of those shows that have like a gajillion episodes. I don't enjoy those kind of shows at all. What episode are you on? I'm on episode 985. Can't wait for episode 1. No, no. Don't like that. Not a fan. You follow One Piece for 20 years? Yeah, then it's maybe fun, but I can't imagine getting into One Piece right now. But what if I want to play RuneScape while watching a show, chat? Would I still be shamed for using, what was it, subs over dubs? Or, no, dubs over subs? There's 15 years of filler in One Piece? Yeah, no, I can't, dude. You prefer dubs? From what I understand, that's a brave thing to admit. So I watched Death Note with subs, but I would oftentimes, because I'm basically a zoomer, right? I would oftentimes get distracted halfway through the episode and start poking my phone, and then I don't actually like realize what's going on anymore. Because normally you kind of listen and watch.
Planetary fortress destroyed. Platform secured.
Wait, some Japanese people watch with dubs? So wait, Japanese people purposefully watch with the English dubs? That's hilarious.
Storage world.
I feel like subtitle is probably better overall, but you know, then you're watching, I don't know, you're making it harder.
Strategic asset. Abducts targets. Pulls to its location.
No, I mean like dubs as in English dubs. I'm assuming English dubs are mostly fine.
Polar aberrations to the other side.
I wouldn't watch with Dutch subs. Dutch subs would be super cringe.
Siege tanks detected. Use Vipers. Pull into range of aberrations.
Yeah, no, I can't imagine watching it in Dutch. Vegeta, wat is zijn krachtlevel? Het is over 9000! No, 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 no. Please, no. That would be the cringiest thing ever. I could not know. Dutch dubs would not work. Honestly, my favorite anime is probably StarCraft 2. What is the Dutch word for nani? Probably, huh? I don't know how they translate nani, but...
Viper emits disabling cloud. Foes within cannot attack.
Yeah, but you wouldn't use what in Dutch in the same way. I mean, maybe you can, but it'd be... Are you... Oh no. My aberration is stuck. Oh, never mind. Ooh, wiggled his way out of there. Love that.
Unable to scale vertical surface. Vipers must abduct. Pull upwards.
No, chat. I know we're discussing anime, and I did just say the word stuck, but... Contain yourselves. Control yourselves. You got this. Does it do any damage? Not really. I feel like I have to go Viper, guys. I feel like Viper is going to be superior to Brute Lord, even though I don't like Vipers that much, and I'm not that good at Vipers. It's probably just too much. Like, it's just too good.
Mutalisk morph. Returning to evolution bit. Mutalisk morph. Ready for integration. Await decision.
Even though the hotkeys are messed up, though. The hotkeys normally don't work like this in multiplayer, but I guess it's fine. I always pick Brute Lord just because I don't really like microing my spellcasters that much. But I feel like the Brute Lord role already overlaps quite a lot, right? Like the Brute Lord already... Yeah, Parasitic Bomb is too good. Wait, you guys are calling Brute Lord? Yeah, Brute Lord already overlaps a lot with like the Swarm host. And Vipers actually bring like AoE to the equation. I feel like, yeah, Viper's just better.
Evolution complete.
Do you get the hotkeys backward? Yeah, what's going on, Rhyme? Normally, consume is on the bottom left ability. I wasn't criticizing your mod. But normally, Vipers, their bottom left ability is consume. And then, you know, they go from left to right. But I went Viper. New update out tomorrow, guys. Vipers now have their hotkeys like they do on the ladder. At least I think so. I looked at the Viper and it seemed wrong to me. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be the other. Yeah, it definitely is. Right? Hold up. Viper. The hotkeys did not correspond with what I expected. But that's okay. Man, every time I do anything, I feel like I disappoint... Why does the consume look different too? Consume doesn't usually look like that, does it? Does consume usually look like that? No, it doesn't. Does it look like that? Can I see it from here? It doesn't normally look like that, right? That does not look right. That's it. That's what it looks like. I think. I don't know. I think that's it. It's definitely, yeah, I think that's it. It's funny how that works, man. If you ask me, like, Lowko, what's the hotkey to morph in a baneling? I'm like, I think it's Z on my keyboard, but I don't know. But when you're playing a game, you find the hotkey. The original consume? Yeah, maybe the StarCraft 1 consume looked a little bit more like the one that's in the campaign.
Narud is an ancient creature of vast power.
The same button to detonate them? No, I changed that. Actually, you're right. It is hotkey Z. But grid by default, morphing in a baneling is the same hotkey as blowing up a baneling. So if you accidentally control-click on the middle of your screen and you select a baneling rather than a zergling, you blow up your own bane. All of them. How do I know this? That will remain a secret. I have never once blown up my own banelings at all. No, I changed the hotkey after like 8 years. Lowko, imagine having a QWERTY keyboard. Oh no, Sagittarius. Considering your nickname is Dear Sagittarius, I guess you have a QWERTZ keyboard. You know the worst part about the QWERTZ keyboard? It's not even the fact that the Y and the Z are like backwards. It's the small shift. Small shift on the left side is just... the small... Like, no, dude. I need a big... I need a wide shift. Azerty? No. Wide shift is overrated? Get out of here. I need a lot of girth to my shift. My shift needs to be at least 2 controls wide. Okay, control keys that is. Or as they call it on the German keyboard. I don't know what they call control on the German keyboard. It's a weird way. It's yes, STRG. I have no idea what it even stands for. Steuerung? What does that mean? Control, I guess. If I were to make a guess, I'm assuming it means control. Yeah, I figured that out by myself. All right, this mission's not easy.
Narud has held these towns at even reserve. They are his best troops. The final battle is near.
Yeah. Control, the game. It's called Steuerung in German.
A shame. This ultralisk might have been useful.
Organism Stukov misunderstands. Death irrelevant.
Can you play Steuerung with English dubs?
Important.
He's back, baby. Wow.
Ultralisk reconstituted.
Wow.
Ultimate expression of swarm evolution.
Lowko, it looks like you're drinking solidified milk. This is a water bottle.
We need to secure a location for our hive cluster. Then
It's a big water bottle. Yeah, it's big. They sell one that's even bigger, but it was out of stock. I would have bought that one.
What is mix? Yes.
It's definitely about the size of the water bottle, though. A lot of people will tell you it's not, but it is. Units in Dark Swarm almost... Oh, oh, shit, I have to play melee? Look at the ultras, though. They're already derping. Oh, okay, it only lasts for a little bit. You got yourself a massive bottle for Christmas? Dude, massive water bottles is where it's at. This one is 1.9 liters. You know why I found out? I thought it was weird, because it's 1.9 liters. Then I found out it's half a gallon. If I knew it was half a gallon, I would have never bought it, man. I wanted a 2-liter bottle. I was like, oh, that's pretty close. And then I realized I played into the Imperial measurement system.
You know nothing of the Zelnaga.
I don't want that, man. Will never happen again. Okay, we're here. Kerrigan is doing her Kamehameha. But Stukov has similar abilities anyways. Oh my god, that Immortal dealt a lot of damage. Ooh, dude, Immortal guy is going nuts.
The first temple is located here. Now, let's go destroy it.
Be quick about it. The null zone is pushing toward me.
Oh, this is gonna be hard. So, the hybrid guy had like a zone around it that made it take only 1 damage from ranged units, I think. But it only lasted for a little bit. But the Vanguard absolutely murdered my immortals, so I don't know. Anyway.
We require more minerals.
Is not rude nice? No, he's kind of rude. Ooh. I think I should probably make queens or something.
Which Narud is using to store raw
Happy
psionic
birthday,
energy.
Lowko.
Hey, thank you, Kiego.
Yes.
Finally someone remembered
Faint.
that it isn't my birthday.
If time permits, we will find them and destroy them.
We require more minerals.
I need a load of drones. Don't really need gas.
Speak freely.
What are you doing? Hello?
We require more minerals.
Are you cannon rushing me, mate?
Our victory is a
So, I obviously want to attack as late as possible without losing the game.
our victory is speak.
I don't know exactly
Keep your mind. I hear you.
when I should go, but... Okay, the Immortals are scary. The TheRealRhyme skin on the Immortals looks pretty similar to the Stalker. At least I always thought so. As long as there's no Immortal, I think I kill everything. Don't get into the circle, lads. Well, even the Stalkers do a lot of damage. Oh, I'm only at plus... Okay. They have +2 armor, so they do have chitinous plating. More upgrades are gonna be helpful.
We require more minerals.
Okay, I'm making queens here for transfusions, but I don't know if that's good. I don't know. I'm assuming Impalers would be really nice as well.
Speak.
Impalers would probably be powerful.
You need something? Speak. I
We require more minerals.
yes, I see.
Lowko, will you watch code GS? Probably not. Maybe.
We require more minerals.
You need some? Keep your eye.
GS?
We must
Wasn't that a pretty short show?
creep.
Like it didn't have 1 million episodes?
We require more minerals.
I heard it's really good. Full Metal Alchemist, I think, or something was really good too. There's a bunch that I got recommended that I do remember. I do want to watch them at some point, guys. It's quite short. 2 seasons, 50 episodes. I think anything over 50 episodes is gonna require too much commitment.
Speak. I hear you.
We require more minerals.
I feel like Zerkling Reconstitution would be really nice here.
Our victory.
We require more minerals.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Objective 1.
Speak free. Keep.
We must place that on creep.
I am channeling psionic energy into this temple, but it will take time.
You dare defile the shrines of our god?
Wait, did I never activate it?
Strike you down!
Oh, I need to destroy them. Okay, I didn't realize.
I can still use my powers for the fight.
Oh, you can? Love that.
Remain alert. A hybrid approaches.
We require more minerals.
Keep. Speak. Keep.
One Piece fans after Lowko said, yeah, no, I know there's some episodes or some shows that have too many episodes. It's too much for me. I know at some point are gonna be multiple hybrids as well. Mass Ultra might not be that great though. Oh, he's actually targeting Stukov directly. Interesting.
We require
Okay.
more minerals.
It's GS? GS.
We require more minerals.
If code GS was a StarCraft 2 map,
Need some? Keep your
I'd be
mind.
very tilted, guys.
First temple is deactivated.
Excellent work, Stukov. I can feel the root strength slipping.
Nice.
Success, but only for a moment. We must disable the other temples.
We require
I don't know if going this many ultras is a good call. I don't think it is. What is going on here right now? Ooh, you know what? Maybe ultras aren't so bad. I need an ultra to break this.
We require more minerals. We require more minerals. We spawn more overlords.
There is no need. I hear you.
Unacceptable.
Okay. I need to keep going here. Preferably, though, I drone a little bit more. Actually, we've got a good amount of drones already.
TheRealRhyme, destroy their hive.
Oh, okay.
She cannot survive alone.
Spawn more overlords.
I want to go Hydra then. Because I'm thinking that going into...
A creep tumor is under attack.
Where's the attack wave? Wasn't there going to be an attack wave? Oh, there it is. I'm thinking Impalers are going to be pretty sick. Okay.
Speak free.
We require more minerals. We require minerals. Our forces are under attack.
Look at my ultras, man. Okay, you guys burrow for a moment. And unburrow. Maybe that's the move. Maybe that's actually the move. Allowing them to get through, man. A little bit of stutter burrow micro again.
Quickly. The hybrid approach.
Okay. I actually like that Rhyme is forcing us to play. Ooh, God. Forcing us to play ultras here. Or not forcing, but... Ooh, there's already multiples. Not a huge fan of that. Whew. I should actually try to take out this base, I think, but I don't know if that's a good idea.
We require more minerals. We require more minerals.
Can I kill this base? Because there is a mineral line there. Again?
Squirm all you like. You will not escape your fate.
Kerrigan! Wait! Naruto's voice actor is Kerrigan? I feel like I've been surprised by this in the past. No, we're not gonna go there. No, we're not gonna go there. That sounded exactly like Kerrigan, didn't it? I'm gonna load it again so we can listen to beautiful Kerrigan's voice again. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm just kidding, I'm never wrong. Unless I am. Wait, it was Artanis? Oh. Here it comes.
Squirm all you like. You will not escape your fate.
It's Artanis. It's Artanis.
Our forces are under attack.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate that immortal at all. That immortal was mental. Are we winning? We are winning. One of the bonus objectives is in the bottom right, though. Or at least there's a base there. No, it's not a bonus objective, I don't think. Okay.
To the temple! It must not fall!
Finish the TheRealRhyme. Several hybrids are on their way. Keep your mind.
Forces are under attack. We require.
Do the impalers do a lot of damage? Seems like it. I don't know. Not too impressed by them. Yeah.
Deactivated a third temple. 2 temples remain.
He's growing weaker. Keep fighting.
So I have to get the bonuses as well. I'm assuming I'm gonna need that base in the bottom left, but maybe I can try not using it.
All that power, and you are still alone. You cannot stop the coming tide.
Protoss approaching the hive cluster.
I'm assuming that's this attack wave right over here.
We require more of this. The hive cluster is under attack. We require.
Nope, it was not. No, that's terrible. Mm-mm-mm.
No! All that power, and you are still alone. You cannot stop the coming tide.
Protoss approaching the hive cluster.
I guess I can fight this from the other side, but oh, there's a couple of those things. For some reason, the impalers mess everything up, man. The UI on the... or the AI rather on the impalers is finicky. They don't behave the same way as lurkers somehow. Okay. I think I'm in need of that base in the bottom right. God, I hate pushing up these ramps. Feels terrible. Okay.
Brothers, guard the temple with your lives! Get rid of these Protoss now. The hybrids are on their way.
I am getting Protossed. This is before the hybrids even show up. There they are. Oh, the detectors? Oh, they are detectors. Oh, okay. What unit comp do I play? What unit composition do I play? Yeah, the amount of zealots is asking for banelings. Ultraling Bane Hydra would be decent. But ideally, I think I need that third base in the bottom right. If I can get the third base in the bottom right early, I can probably defend much better on the back of it. I don't know exactly how strong that base is, though.